Breaking news: Simon Èkpá's arrest reduced security threat in Southeast. Chief of Defense Staff Musa cries out again. Good morning, good afternoon, my beautiful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you are joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you only quality news and information on every matter where they happen for Biafran territory. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. If you never subscribe, turn on your notification, and definitely we will notify you whenever we drop our spanking news. On today's news, Chief of Defense Staff Musa don't come out. They cry again concerning the interrogation that is going on in Finland concerning the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá and Joko. Don't worry, Musa has enough tears to go round, and he will continue to shed tears, especially now that we are sure of the release of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Joko in less than due time. Let us go into the news in detail. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa has claimed that the arrest of the indigenous people of Biafran agitator Simon Èkpá in Finland has reduced insecurity in the southeast part of the country. General Musa let this out on Tuesday while responding to questions from members of the House of Committee on Defense when he appeared before the lawmakers to defend the 2025 defense proposal, where he was given billions of naira. The zoo have actually collected more billions in fighting the United States of Biafra, a fight that they've already lost right from the onset. Make we continue with the news. Musa added that launch of Operation Udoka by the defense headquarters is gradually restoring peace in the region. General Musa said, with the arrest of Simon Èkpá, the tension in the southeast has greatly reduced. Also, with Operation Udoka, we are picking up most of the leadership of these groups, taking them out and making sure that the place is peaceful. The sit at home on Monday is gradually diminishing. We are also working with the political leaders there because we understand, like I always say, that we need local support because without it, it's difficult. We have some intelligence and worked ahead to ensure that everywhere during the last holiday was kept peaceful. Look at Musa, claiming peace, in Biafra land. See, these people will keep on lying. But let me round up with the news, before I go into this issue. Finally, Musa went further to say in his words, that has happened and we intend to do that and continue to do more. What we try to encourage is synergy in our operations. And like we always appeal, Nigerians must take ownership of their armed forces. They have to take ownership of the security challenges we are facing. It's not a challenge for the armed forces alone or security agencies. It's everybody's responsibility to do. Taking ownership of terrorists. These people are very funny. You're taking ownership of terrorists. People that have come to maim, rape, and buy your people. Is it the people we are taking ownership of? Taking ownership of people who on dailies invade into the masses' homes. Taking ownership of people that keep on reading the masses. Oh, we are seeing what is happening. They are now using missile. How can you be using missile on indigenous people and you're claiming, that you are restoring peace? In the first place, if you're coming for peace, the military has no business in restoring peace. If you're coming for peace, it is the police. It is the police. So what is the military doing? You're invading houses with your Operation Udoka. Thank God the fact that directly or indirectly, he keeps on, making it known to the world that they are invading Biafran land and they are buying people. But the reality is that they do not have any hold, on the Biafran Defense Forces. None of them. I could remember one of his interview that he confirmed this. So one thing Musa is very good at, like very, very good at, when we pass mark Nankaho, is the fact that he keeps on, giving all kind of falsehood and lies, just to keep on pushing and propagating the evil activities that they keep on doing in Biafran land, in United States of Biafra. And let me tell you, because definitely we'll still hear the cry of Musa very soon. When he married Simon Èkpá and Joko, at least we started seeing the reality about the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá and Joko. And it's just a question of time. It is a question of time. And him and only Obatobi, once he comes out, Obido Boa Hosu. Now go Hosu, now go on top. Neji Hane Meho Mazen. That is what is going to happen. So he should keep on crying and keep on louding his mouth, to make more money and more weapons for themselves. It's as simple as that. So that's what we get time for today news on this wonderful 18th day of January 2025, being Saturday. Do not forget to share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Now, let us listen to this important notification, this important information for every Biafran. Make sure you share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible.
Greeting to our leader, Mazin Namdekan. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans. Depending on where you're watching from. Greeting to our leader, Mazin Namdekan, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Èkpá. Greetings to all fellow Biafrans and the Biafra Republic government in exile. I salute you from here. Please, fellow Biafrans, I just have a brief message to pass to Biafrans. Please don't be fooled and don't fall for this cheap propaganda that is flying everywhere. The Nigerian government, they are doing everything they can to make sure they sabotage what we are doing, to make sure they sabotage our freedom. Don't fall for their cheap blackmail. The Nigerian terrorist state Gotham media, they are out there not to help us in our cause. Rather, they're doing everything they can to demoralize us, to make it seem like we are not winning. But the Biafran people have made up their mind to be free from a terrorist country called Nigeria. The Biafran land, the Biafran territory belong to the people of Biafra. Please, don't fall for their cheap blackmail and their cheap propaganda. And there is audio circulating all over social media. Please kindly ignore that audio. A man saying some source of untruth message coming from Finland about our Prime Minister is all false. Please, our Prime Minister send his warm greeting to Biafran people. All we know is that he will soon be with us. Ignore the audio message flying. Be strong. Everything that is happening now is expected. That in freedom fighting, it's not going to be easy. We never prayed for it, but we knew that the Nigerian terrorist state will always do whatever they can to bring us down. They will always do whatever they can to make sure that Biafra land is not safe, to make sure that they demoralize the people of Biafra. Please don't fall for their cheap blackmail propaganda coming from the Nigerian gutter media news. And the audio that is flying for a couple of days now, almost a week, about our Prime Minister that was called for questioning in Finland, kindly ignore that audio. It's fake, it's not true. Please, kindly ignore. Fellow Biafrans, be strong. We know it's not going to be easy, but at the end, we will prevail. At the end, Biafran territory will fully be liberated. At the end, our sovereign nation will come to stand. Please stand your ground. Be strong. Ignore the audio that is flying everywhere. Choose your source of news. Choose your source of news. I repeat, choose your source of news. We have our media teams where you can get a credible news from. Please stop listening to all this fake gutter media news. Stop listening to our enemies. Stop watching them if possible, because watching them will give you harm. Watching them will not solve your problem. I repeat, please, fellow Biafrans, choose the source of the news you listen to. Stop watching the Nigerian gutter media. It's not made for us. They're never going to say anything in our favor. And for the sabos, those that are against our liberation, if you are following them on Twitter and YouTube, unfollow them, because they will never give you no joy. Everything they will do is how to bring us down, how to demoralize you with their fake news. We have our media team from today, fellow Biafrans. If you have not been following them on Twitter and on YouTube, kindly do that. The source of news you listen to will help you daily. Greeting, fellow Biafrans. As the acting Prime Minister, I'm delighted to share this good news with you on behalf of the Biafra Republic government in exile. In a few days, the Biafran people will be seeing the result and the achievement that we have made in the past few weeks. Our work will speak for itself. A lot will be coming from Washington, D.C., where we have been dialoguing with the members of Congress. Just be strong, stay tuned, follow our media team, the source of our information, so you can get the credible information you need. Just be strong. We know this is a troubled time. We're going through a lot. And remember, we are fighting to free ourselves. It's never going to be easy. It's not a joke. It's not bread and butter journey. Please, kindly be strong. Be strong. Biafra is here. Biafra is declared. And what we are doing is freeing ourselves from our enemy and to make sure they are totally out of our territory, because the land of Biafra belongs to us. Then you just need to ask yourself a question. What do you need to do to help our liberation?
To tell me what they want to tell me. I said, everybody wants to tell me what they want to tell me. Nobody is ready to be open for conversation. I am here for peace, and I am here for the continuation of the great movement for total exit from the Zoological Republic. We cannot deceive ourselves. We are still in exile. We cannot deceive ourselves. We are still in exile. Whether you like it or not, whether we say it or not, we are still in exile. That is the final point. We have redeclared Biafra, yes. Are we at home governing ourselves? The answer is no. We are still in exile. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you like the way I'm saying it or not, the truth of the matter is that we are still in exile. I have not come here to paint word or to listen to anybody. Nobody feeds me, nobody pays me anything. The truth of the matter, whether you want to hear it or not, is that we are still in exile. If we are not in exile, all of us should. There is a word used by our prime minister. He said, Biafra mass exodus. We all should have been here now. We all should have been here now, forming our. We should be here now, forming our electoral commission. That is going to be the number one thing for the BLGIE. Form our electoral commission, put fixed date, start campaigning and fixed date for election to happen. After Biafran people must have chosen who they want to govern them, then we will go into a new government. Here in homeland, that is how it's done. Let me tell you the truth. We are still in exile. So please, anybody who is calling me from the side of Mazo Genkere, the finance minister, or you are calling me from the side of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the CEO, please stop calling me already. Stop calling me already. I don't want to hear anything from anybody, because before the start of this battle or this fight you people are fighting within the cabinet, I was not aware. Nobody told me anything. You did not call me for a meeting. It beats my imagination to know that people who are fighting in this government with me will go to cabinet meeting for how long now? You don't ask yourself, why is Biafra Unite not present here? You don't ask yourself. I know some Biafrans will be having goosebumps to hear what I'm saying this night. You think I'm happy? You think I'm laughing? It is simply because I put Biafra first. That's why I don't speak. That's why I don't talk anyhow. I made a great promise to Mazi Simon Èkpá from the beginning, before all of you even joined the struggle. That very meeting was only between me, Mazi Simon Èkpá, and Madam Azoka. Only 3 of us were there. No other person. I made a great promise to Mazi Simon Èkpá, and I am still standing on that promise today. It is only between me and him. So, now that you people are beginning to do what you are doing, I don't want to receive any call from two different people or 2 different groups. We have only one group in the government. The only word I want to say, because I don't want to go deep or deeper, a lot of things have gone under the radar, and I don't want to talk too much in the public. But with the little one that I have said, all of you calling me from different angle must have known how I feel for now. Now let me make it very clear to everybody. No bụ na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi. Ọ bụ na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi. Before imeta mmiri anwa, ị agakwa bidokwa n'isi wee bido. Before mmiri anwa adị mma ọṅụṅụ again, ị agakwa bidokwa n'isi. So, what am I trying to say here? What is going on today began with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile cabinet from inside. All of you were together inside. I was not there. I wasn't aware anything that is going on. Both the redeclaration of Biafra, the change of date, the disbandment of cabinet, the fundraising or whatever, I wasn't aware. Nobody told me anything. So if you think that I will stand here to speak on behalf of Ogenkere or Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, I will disappoint you, because I can't defend something that I don't know about. I only get information directly from the Prime Minister, because you people did not add me to your group. It's a great shame that just 2 weeks of our PM's, arrest, let me use the word arrest, and today, this is what we are hearing. So my word is very simple. Before, as far as I'm concerned now, as far as I am concerned, I do not recognize any single thing that is going on outside the structure that I know that Mazi Simon Èkpá put in place. The same way I recognize all of you and your positions, nothing has changed to my own side. You understand? The same way I recognize all of you with your positions, all of you, everybody included. I don't need your position. Don't give me any position, because I don't need it. I have said it before, even before the formation of the government. I said when we were fighting the criminals in the DOS, I said, I don't need position. And that is why I still stand till today. I don't need any position in the government. Have you given me any position before? The answer is no. So before anybody, in fact, this my phone, I will switch it off. I don't want to hear anything from anybody. The only message I want to receive is invitation for a general meeting for the government in exile officials, so that we all will come together and talk this whole thing out inside the house. We cannot afford to allow the enemies to laugh at us. Anybody, if you are forming anything you are forming, I don't know about it. And don't count me in. I'm talking to everybody. I am talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. I have come here to charter the table. In case if anybody is thinking, oh, I'm with Biafra Unite, or no, you are not with me. I myself, I am with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE, and the Prime Minister Mazi Samonekpa, and Biafrans at large. I am not with any group. I am not on the side of any group. So if you are forming whatever you are forming, count me out of it. This very broadcast today will be kept as a record for record purposes. I am making it very, very clear today. I am not on the side of any individual or any group outside Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE. And I don't want anybody to call me on phone again to talk about anybody, because I have received many calls from this party, received another party from, received so many calls from another party. I don't want to hear this person did this or that person did that on telephone. Because Nandi Bosina debu no anarebi beno fuonya. Mu abu debu no. Ifem bubu original debut lokara kabum. Ifem buzibo Kenya na this struggle, in case you don't know. All of you that pretended not to know the importance of media, you pretended not to know the importance of Biafra Unite in this very struggle. I want to tell you, I'm not saying that without me, nothing will happen. No, I'm not God. But I'm telling you that from the beginning of this very platform, Biafrans have always known me as a man who stands for the truth. And what I tell them, they will reason with it, because they all know the truth. Even though they don't see it, when they did not see when it happened, but the minds, the spirit that God put in them will let them know the truth, will open their eyes to see the truth. So, the only message, let me repeat it for the last time. The only message, I don't want to receive any call from anybody, please. The only, in fact, and any group you are creating, don't add me there. Don't put my number on any group, because the former cabinet group platform, you did not put me there. You didn't put my number there. You removed me from. You didn't, because many of you are afraid of my madness, because you have all seen how I fought the DOS. Now, do not put me in any group, be it physical group, WhatsApp group, Telegram group, whatever group. Don't put me both in the two sides. From these two sides that are fighting whatever they are fighting for, which I don't know, nobody told me. Don't put me there. I am not there. The only message I want to receive from you people is an invitation for a cabinet meeting to resolve all this, and we continue. We can't afford to allow the zoo to laugh at us. We can never afford to allow any individual or group of people to say, look at them. We say that in the bagachi nwefa nefefa na ezuzu. Ifelo na emekunu. Just 2 weeks. Our PM well nsogbu. Everywhere na aja. Only 2 weeks. Nke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka dị mma, at least nke anọrọ one month. Only 2 weeks. Ifelo na-emekwa ndị Igbo ka nsọ anyị n'ọnụ be anyị. Ifelo nọkwa unu n'anya. Ifelo emegbuo m. Ifelo emegbuo m ndị be anyị. Gịnị na-eme unu? Kedu ife unu na-azụ? Ọmụka ka ọgịka. Gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Enwetabeghị nwere onwe unu na-azụ. Gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Bụ ego ka unu na-azụ ka ọ bụ ike ka unu na-azụ ka ọ bụ position ka unu na-azụ? Ị nwetabere nwere onwe. Anyị ka nọkwa na diaspora. Anyị ka nọkwa na exile. Anyị aka nọrọ na homeland wee chibe onwe anyị. Unu na-azụ ike na-azụ. Ọ bụ ego ka unu na-azụ ka ọ bụ gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Biafrans, I want to let you know that I am not aware of anything that is going on. I don't know anything. No one, they have never for one day called me for meeting before. For one day. So please, my beloved and highly respected Biafra Republic government in exile officials, from top to bottom, everyone is important. Everyone is needed. We need all of you. Biafrans need all of you. The restoration of Biafra needs all of you. The release of our PM and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu need all of you. You people should come together. Forget whatever you are forming, because as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. It does not exist. Everybody is hearing me now making this announcement so that tomorrow, don't say that I did not say it, because I will never stand with whatever you are forming. I'm going to disappoint all of you. I will. I disappointed in Sima and Nelly. That's why they fought me. That's why they fought me. Because when they were ganging up to fight Maazị Samonekpa, they were calling me, they were gathering me, believing that we are together. I am not, you don't know me. I am not together with anything you are forming. I am not together with you. I am making it clear now. Go and ask Nsima, go and ask Nelly. I disappointed them. When they finished the whole arrangement, now the plan was now to come out in the air, in the public, to come out on media and begin the massive attack against Maazị Samonekpa. I disappointed them. They never see me. And I told them that, look, these things you are planning against Maazị Samonekpa, you do not have any evidence against him. So it's not going to work. Because Biafra people do not listen to all this explanatory evidence or analysis. They don't pay attention to that. They like when you are explaining to them, you show them evidence that they may believe you. I told them, pump and plan. You said Samonekpa did this or that. No problem. I agree with you. But do you have any evidence? If you don't have any evidence, I will advise you not to go on air to talk against my Samonekpa. They did not listen to me. After all the arrangement, for them now to come out to begin to castigate him, they did not see me. They didn't see me. I disappeared. And everything failed woefully. They all failed. You saw how they failed. They failed because I told them, but they didn't listen to me. So please, everybody is needed. I'm sure they are all listening to me right now from their various locations. Everybody is needed here now, unless as I have said it now, I will still come back again after a few days or maybe 1 week to tell Biafrans that I did not see anything from anybody. Let me make it clear again. What I want to see or receive, not even or, what I want, the only thing that I want to receive on my WhatsApp, because I'm not going to pick up from anybody. The only thing that I want to receive on this WhatsApp number is an invitation to a cabinet meeting. I'm not asking you to add me there. Don't add me because you have never added me before. Don't add me there. I don't need any position. I don't need your position because I cannot do what you're doing and you cannot do what I'm doing. So I don't need your position. Don't be afraid. I don't need your position. The only thing I want to receive moving forward is an invitation to sit with all the cabinet members to iron out. After that, I will leave again. I just want to chip in something. I just want to make sure Nudo then at the cabinet. I just want to make sure that everybody be together. For those, this call that I'm making right now is for those who genuinely want the freedom of our people. Those who genuinely, if you know whatever level you have, that is your own personal thing. It is for your own personal thing. If you have your level, you have massive level, you have billions in the bank account, you are a professor, you are this or that, that is for you and yourself. In this very freedom, everybody is needed, including those who are not members of the cabinet, are all needed. Unless, if you are not sincere in heart, unless you have another agenda in heart. If you have another agenda in heart, then this my, word this very evening will fall just like when you are pouring water on top of a stone. This is the same thing DOS did. Immediately after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, instead of everybody will join hands together to fight for his release and continue the push for our freedom, they all gang up together and started castigating Mazi Simon Èkpá in order to draw chaos in the family. In order to bring chaos in the family so that nobody will hold them accountable or responsible to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra restoration. Unnecessary chaos. Started calling us names, autopilot, this and that. If you are genuine in heart, call everybody. I can't call all of you because you have your platform where all of you converge. I just want to, when you converge there, invite me there so that I can put in my word and also understand what happened. Because onye na amala etu esi niozu ama mma ebe esi aboyocho eboyoga bido n'okwu. That is the word of, that is an Igbo adage. So I don't know what to say. I don't know. I can't side anybody because I don't know who to side because I don't know what happened. This is what I want Biafrans to understand. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they started this. I don't know. I saw everything on social media. Biafrans, you don't even understand where I'm coming from. I am mad. I am mad. So how do you want me to defend anybody or side anybody when I don't know what happened? I don't know who is sincere. I don't know who is genuine. So let all of us gather together. Everybody kwuo obi ya. Ọ bụ na ị chọrọ nwere onwe a nke anyị na-azọ, na ị chọrọ ka e release our prime minister, na ị chọrọ ka ife na-aga ọfụma, kpọọ everybody na the cabinet, invite me, let me come there so I can also know your grievances. We'll find a way to resolve it. I will also leave you to continue with your cabinet meetings and all that. I will no so let me make my own thing until our PM after. No so. So, how do you want me to defend anybody or side anybody when I don't know what happened? I don't know how they started this. I don't know. I saw everything on social media. Biafrans, you don't even understand where I'm coming from. I am mad. This is my own world. Unless mobuno biga de rocha, na aka ga de rocha, then we will understand. And in conclusion, before I go, or before I move into the next segment of this very broadcast, in conclusion, and remember, as I have said it, today's date is 6th of December. In 1 week time, if I wait and I do not see anything and I still see the division, people creating their own personal groups, I will still come back here and tell Biafrans, look, the Kweo, and this is how I see it. So, in conclusion, for now, like as I said from beginning, I personally do not recognize anything or any group. I don't recognize any group, and I am not belonging to any group. Nobody should say I belong to Ogenkere, and nobody should say I belong to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. I don't belong to any of them. I only belong to Biafra Republic Government in Exile. That same structure that was put in place by Mazi Simon Èkpá that has brought us where we are today. So, in conclusion,